Welcome back, everyone. It's November the 15th, Saturday the 15th, and it's happened again. I've had another problem with the audio on my recordings. So Ali from My Rusty Garden, she's going to kill herself laughing when she sees this one again. And we did check that everything was switched on. Both me and Delilah's holding the camera today. So I don't know what's going on. I've just done a test of the camera and it's all working and it's all recording. In fact, the last piece of this video, there's audio. So I don't know, apologies for the technical difficulties. But what we're going to do today is we're going to get some root veg out of the garden to take home. And first we're going to start off with some beetroot. Now these have been grown for quite a while now, and there's several varieties here. This is the golden boulder, which is a really nice beetroot, really superb. As you can see there, you know, lovely nice beets. This one, I think this is the Chogia. Yeah, I think I've got Chogia, golden boulder and cylindria in there. But I just want a couple just to take home. And I'm going to dig out a little Swede so that Delilah can try it out, you know, see what it's like. She might want to grow these next year. So it's just a little one, there's not many there, and we do eat them at home. So I'll give Delilah this little one. There should be enough there for one portion after it's peeled and stripped back. But yeah, it's a bit of a grey day today. But at least it's dry. It's been raining all week really, but at least it's dry today. So what else am I going to do? Carrots, I need carrots. I'm going to be making a chicken casserole during the week, so I want some carrots for that. This is a volunteer broad bean, and I don't know how it's managed to grow here because I've never grown broad beans in this bed before. So I honestly have no idea how it's got there, but we'll let it grow and as much as see what happens, see if we get anything from it. So I'm just going to pull out a couple of these big weeds and see what I've got here. Let's just have a little fertile underneath. I like to brush away the earth from the tops of the carrots so I can see if they're thick enough to take out and take home. I'm not going to take any of the small ones out. I'd rather leave them in and get them a little bit bigger, but if they're big enough at the top, I'll take it out. There's a little one there. It's slightly better one. Let's see what's over here. Okay, right, so we've got onto the little stumpy carrots now. Let's see, we'll grab a handful of these and take them home. Yeah, I don't think I'll be growing these next year. That's a waste of space actually. I'd rather grow larger carrots, so you know, I'm not having to continuously sow. Anyway, I'm sure they'll taste okay because they really smell nice. Just pulling the carrots out the ground, and there's a lovely, very heavy smell of carrots in the air. So I was going to put the netting over these, but I didn't bother in the end. I've put the netting over the garlics and onions to help stop the allium leaf miner. But yeah, these carrots are okay, and they scrubbed up well when I got them home. And as usual, our resident little rabbit Nelly, she will get the carrot tops. They'll taste just like carrot, but they'll have less of the sugar in, which is better for her. If you give her too many sugary treats like carrot, they give rabbits an upset stomach. So the green part's actually better for her than the root. Right, let's have a look. Let's get Mooly. Now, the Mooly's been really good. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but Delilah likes it, so I'll get one out for Delilah. I'll be a way of payment for doing the video for me for the camera. I've no idea what I'm saying here. Come on, John, just pull the muley out. There you go. If you like radish, grow muley. I'm actually going to, some of the ones I've got, I'm going to actually try pickling the muley to see, because these all need to come out very soon. They're ready to come out, and I don't want them to become woody. So I'm going to try pickling some during the week, and we'll see how they all come out. So the next thing to do is I've got some potatoes. I've got potatoes in this bag, and you can see a couple on the top. What happened was I'd already harvested this bag, but the seed potato was still attached to the plant, and the seed potato was big and it was firm. So I replanted it again, and we've got some more potatoes. You can see a couple on the top there, so I know they've grown from since I've replanted it. So I'll get the wheelbarrow, which is away over the other side of the garden, and we'll tip it out and we'll actually see what we've got in there. We'll just put that muley down. But yeah, it's quite good, midway through November, and we're still getting quite a good crops from the garden. So actually the stromboli at the top, underneath the black net at the top, the stromboli broccoli is looking quite good. So I really hope I get some more of that, because we eat quite a lot of broccoli. Where am I going? Okay, get the bag of potatoes and tip them out, and we'll see what we've got. Yeah, I was going to see if I could keep these going until Christmas for Christmas potatoes, but they're really dying off now. There you go, there's a couple on the top. These have turned green a little bit, but they'll be used for seed potatoes next year. So any green potatoes will get used for seed potatoes. That one's okay. Right, I need a pot. I need something to put the potatoes in. So I'm just going to go and get a pot from the table. Right, let's see what we get. I mean, there could be nothing in here, but we've already got 2, 3. Considering all that rain, the compost is quite dry. Oh, there we go, potatoes. Good. So there we go, there's enough there for a small portion. Let's just have a little feel around. There you go, a little close up from the camera woman. These red ones, I'm racking my brain to think of what the variety is, but I can't remember. If they're Charlotte or something like that. A few more. Oh, that's a good size one. So yeah, these are, I mean, this plant's already been harvested once this year, and the seed potato is still quite firm and still attached to the plant. So I just replanted it, and I've got a second crop, which is amazing. A lot of the time when you pull the plant out, the seed potato is it's all gone to mush, you know, it disintegrates in your hand. But yeah, that's a good, I'm quite happy with that, that's a good result. I mean, for 2 there, and a couple of seed potatoes. So I've got another potato plant which I'm pointing to, and it was growing where the squashes were growing, and it's a volunteer. I can't remember the last time I grew potatoes in this bed, so we're going to dig it up and have a look. Just need to grab a fork. The shed does need tidying, but I'll get round to that one of these days. Now this potato plant I'm going to dig up, the top layer potatoes has been exposed to the sun, so they're green, and they're going to be used for seed potatoes. We'll just see what we've got. You know, it's a free potatoes. Actually, some good size ones there. Unfortunately, that one's green. But I can chop that up. Any one that's greens can be replanted. The big one will be chopped up. Yeah, I don't know what variety these are either. I can't remember the last time I grew potatoes in this bed, so I don't know how long there's been a potato lying there. As you can see, the top layer ones were slightly green. This bed's going to be the next bed to get weeded and covered over. Wow, look at the size of that. That's a massive potato. I wish I knew the variety. Oh no. I'm just wondering, do I have chips or do I have mash? That's huge, that one. I'll post the actual weight of it later on in the video. Suffice to say, at the minute, when I was doing the single seed potato challenge, there was also a secondary challenge to grow the heaviest potato, and my heaviest potato from the single seed potato challenge 2025 was 880 grams. So it'll be interesting to see if that potato weighs more than the 880 grams from the single seed potato challenge. But there's a few more potatoes there. Unfortunately, once I got them all home and I cleaned them all up, about 90% of them had green, some level of greenness to them. So most of them are going to be used for seed potatoes next year, which is not a hardship. But the big one was one of the ones that was okay. That was perfect. So that one can be eaten. I'll just remove these Charlotte potatoes and I'll pour out the other ones. We're getting quite a good selection of goods here on the table. So yes, I mean, this is all good stuff. This is all these root veg, winter root veg, and we've still got the parsnips. It's going to be getting cold over the weekend, and that should help the parsnips. So they'll be coming out maybe in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, that, as you can see, the greenness on quite a few of them. But as the volunteer potatoes go, that's quite good. That's the other problem with growing things in the ground instead of the buckets, is that you get more pest damage on the potatoes as well. But I'm thinking I'm going to put up with that next year and grow my potatoes in the ground. Right, broccoli. We eat broccoli all the time, and these plants have been really good this year. Once we've taken the heads off, we've left the plants in the ground, and we just keep getting side shoots every 2 weeks. You know, enough side shoots for a meal, you know, to do me and Pip at least one meal, if not two. So let's go and see what we've got this week. So we're just going to carefully lift the net. Don't want to get it damaged. If these didn't have the nets on, the pigeons would decimate these plants. I had some pak choi that wasn't netted, and the pigeons have just stripped it. All that's left is like the centre stalks of the leaves. The pigeons have just really gone to town on that, so they can have it. I'm not too bothered. It was just something to try out, because my last pak choy I planted at the start of summer and it went to seed quite quickly. There's quite a few of these different pak choys and tatsoi and various different little Asian plants that are good at this time of the year to grow before the real winter comes in. But yeah, the broccoli's good. I love the broccoli. It's always best to try and get it before it opens up as well. But yeah, I mean, this is good stuff. Yeah, I'm really annoyed about this camera because we really checked. Delilah had a good laugh at me yesterday for not having the audio in last week's. And Ali from My Rusty Garden, she had a good laugh. She's going to kill herself laughing when she hears I've done it again. But honestly, we did connect everything this time, and I think there might be an issue with the camera. I have tested it again, and it was working fine. So I don't know why it didn't work fine yesterday. I did drop the camera a few weeks back, and I'm wondering whether I'd done any damage because the old tripod had broke. So there we go, little bag. Well, we've done rather well here today, I think. We're going to lose the light soon, but we've got like another monster muley. I told you I'm going to try pickling that. I might film it and see how we go on. We've got a bunch of stumpy little carrots. We've got some superb beetroots, some really nice beetroot, and some of my favourite broccoli as well. So that's doing well. And we've got some potatoes, including, if the camera turns around, including this whopping big potato, which I will weigh after it's cleaned, and I'll let you know how much that weighs. So yeah, from a dark but pleasant Exeter, we're going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, please feel free. It doesn't cost anything. And if you leave a comment, I will try and answer every comment that I see. I don't always see comments on old videos. I usually concentrate on the latest ones. But if you leave a comment, I will try and answer you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.